This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
A track sort of into the pro wrestling business when you appeared in the Peanut Butter Falcon. Did you get a chance to work with Jake Roberts and Mick Foley or be around some of the pro wrestling scenes?
Man, I'm a huge fan of both of theirs. I did not, man. I really just jumped into that movie a little bit. My friend, Shia at the time was going through some stuff and I just needed to go down there and help him out a little bit, but I was not there long but it was a wonderful movie and a beautiful, I think, Zach, did a beautiful job in that. And it was another one. I was just grateful to even be down there.
Well, the biggest film to ever take place with pro wrestling was the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. Did you ever see it? And if so, what did you think of it?
Oh, I love The Wrestler. I mean, I love Darren Aronofsky. I think that, again, I think anytime, I think the strongest thing that sort of, movies can do is can take you to a specific place in a specific time and paint it. It can be like a time traveling machine. It can take you some place that you didn't get an invitation to and sort of lift back the curtain. So, I mean, obviously, Kurt, being married to Aaron, I've always been a wrestling fan, but then also knowing not only, Kurt's heroics and what he did for this country in the Olympics and the athleticism, but then also, what he's done as an athlete and a performer in pro wrestling. I had this sort of, I remember Kurt, I don't know, we came and saw you once. I think it was in Madison Square Garden in New York a long time ago. And Hulk Hogan was wrestling and you were there. And I think you would kind of like hurt your leg, I was with Aaron and when everyone's sort of, how it is, man, everyone's screaming and going wild, but you had kind of messed up your leg and you were holding your leg and Aaron was so upset, you know what I mean? And I was like, come on, he's doing great. He's performing. He's not really hurt. He's, what I mean? It's just like, you don't understand like what the, I don't know. I think that, what that movie did is it just pulled back the curtain on and said so much about, people's dreams and the road that we take and where you are kind of on the road and what you're doing it for in the first place. And look, I just think life is a journey. And I think anytime you're somebody who's made a decision to go and follow your dreams, you've committed to that journey and you are where you are on that journey. And there's highs and lows and goods and bads and I don't know. I really dug that. I really dug that. And I thought they did something really special with it.
Well, upcoming, I know you're a part of the Many Saints of Newark, which is the prequel of The Sopranos for HBO. Were you a fan of Sopranos when it first came out?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, that was my favorite show, Kurt. I mean, when I was
really,
oh yeah, man. When I was an acting student, coming out, I was just getting into New York, and that was like at the height of Sopranos fever. Man, all I wanted to do is I just wanted to be on that set. Like I would have done anything just to be an extra. I tried so hard to get in front of those casting directors. It was just my dream. I love the show. So when I had that opportunity, I kind of jumped on it just to be in that world. But I'll tell you, the reason why that one's really special for me is, Michael Gandolfini, who's James Gandolfini's son, is playing the young Tony, playing the role that his dad, played before his dad died. And Michael's been kind of going on this journey of trying to get it to, he grew up with his dad as Tony Soprano in New York. He's only had a few years where he wasn't Tony Soprano before he died. And Mike has just gone on this like unbelievably sort of like courageous and beautiful journey of trying to get to know his dad better and get to know people that knew him. And he was going around the country kind of talking to friends and mentors and teachers. And, then he had to dive into this part of this iconic part of Tony Soprano. And keeping that role in the Gandolfini family. And then I got to play his dad, Johnny Boy. And I really was very protective of Mike. And I love this young man. I was so proud of what he did and so proud of, taking that. You talk about like a scary road, those are huge shoes to fill. And, I just feel this unbelievable closeness to him. I'm proud of him and enormously protective of him. So, I think that that's just really cool. And I was really glad to sort of be there with Mike.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.